Alright, so there's the trailer over there, and I'm onto the roof right now. And I've been thinking about it for a little bit, and I think this method's going to work best. So there's that sheet that I was talking about. It's just a thin piece of, I guess, siding. Some tin or something that I picked up from Home Depot. If I do mess this up, I should be able to get a couple more tries out of it. But anyway, this is the plan here. Just tape down a meter long ruler stick. And then I'll make a nice sharp cut with the X-Acto blade 2-3 times and maybe score it, and then that way I can get a nice clean edge. So I'll give that a shot and then see if it works. All right, so I got the roof up on the bench here, and that turned out really good. As you saw there, I filed the corners to give them a little bit of a rounded look. And then I've always wanted to do this ever since I figured out I was going to be using a tin roof, and that was to add some little scale rivets to the perimeter of this piece here. So I haven't done it before, but I think this method is going to work pretty good. I tried with a little pin first, and it didn't work. I need a little more pressure, so I got a good size nail and a little hammer. And here's a scrap piece. So basically on the bottom side, what I'm going to do is, it's pretty self-explanatory, but give it a little bump there with the nail, and then it should push up a nice little rivet on the top there. So a little nipple looking thing.
Associate. And that's why the fact that you were not full-blooded Italian, you could not become a maid. Yeah, but police telling me I was his nephew. So I've done the letters one time. Gotta keep the wolves away. Yeah, I got it. And you got a nice lady taking care of your leases.
Alright guys, welcome back to the reefer trailer build. If you've been following along, plugging away on this thing, slowly getting it done. So I thought I'd do a little recap video here and just share with you what's planned for this thing, instead of including all the footage of me doing all the work, which I think will be a little too long and boring. So basically, you saw the roof there, that's finished off, chopped that out of that big chunk of sheet metal. that I got from Home Depot, which I think turned out really good. And then I put the little rivets in there one by one, which was a little time consuming, but I think it turned out really good. So that's all finished up. Nice that it's a one-piece metal roof. And it's already got that gray finish on there, so I don't have to mess around with painting it and worrying about cracking and scratches and all that stuff. So, all right, one last little bit of footage here before I wrap this one up and call it quits for this build video. Thought I'd be able to finish it off in this one, but it ended up being a little bit more than I thought. So the next video will be the finale. I'll have it all finished up, but I thought I'd include this little bit here before I seal it all up, just to kind of show you guys what it looks like I said, before it gets sealed up, and then for myself as well, just to kind of reference maybe if I ever want to go back and look at what the heck is what. But anyway, this is it here. You can kind of see the body's on there now, attached to the frame, so it's starting to take some shape. All the wires are in there attached. The lights, got all the marker lights down low, and I'll flick the switches on in a second and show you guys what I've done with those. I got two switches, one for the reefer unit and then one for the lights. So, and then of course I'll clean up all these wires, make them look nice and neat. Try to hide as many as I can. I want to have a nice scale interior, so that's why I didn't go with any lights on the top, because I figured it'd be a lot harder to hide those than the ones on the bottom, which I can hide underneath the floor, right? And you've seen the floor; it's right over there. So there's the roof over there. Those things will kind of go in last. So I got the wires to clean up, and then this frame here, I got to figure out how I'm going to attach it, and then of course I got to add all the little doodads that you've kind of seen over the last few videos, like stuff like this. The little bumper stop things there. I got some brake lenses coming from Tamiya that aren't going to be here for another month or so. And then of course the chrome doors, which you've seen. Those were a bit of a pain in the ass because that mirror paint doesn't like to ever cure. So you touch it and then it leaves fingerprints. So, but they still look pretty good. So you'll see that in the next video. I just made this thing up quick here, which is a bit of a dud because I didn't make it the right size, but you can kind of see. I'll make another one and then stuff that in there to hide these wires a little bit more and then give it a little bit more support. So I think that's it for the inside. I'm probably missing something, but I painted these things white as well. They were black. I think it'll look nicer white when you look in there. I got the air chute material, which I'll show you guys as well, and then I got some clapboard for the kick plate that I'm going to run down the length of the trailer, which I think is going to work really good. So I'll show you those pieces as well, in case you're looking for part numbers and stuff like that. But anyway, what else have we got here? You guys want to see the lights and the switches, so let's get those going. I don't know what's what yet. I think they're down here somewhere. So there's the reefer unit. It's blown air. So maybe I'll get some smoke or something, some kind of smoke simulator in there to blow that simulated kind of cold air look out the back doors, and then the other switch over here is for the lights. And these are looking pretty good. I really like this back end look, you know, over that Tamiya look. I thought that just didn't look quite scale, so I think when the doors go in there, it'll look a lot more like a scale door frame. So anyway, there's the back end, and the body's all done. Of course, you saw all the decals. I added a little 53-foot number for the front because I think that looks cool, even though it's not a scale 53-footer. It's more like a 45er, but I don't think anybody's going to call me out on that detail. And then the front, there you go. You can see that. Sorry for the shakiness, but you can kind of see what that's looking like. And like I said, you'll see it all in its glory when it's finished off in the next video. But just to show you guys this stuff as well. This is what I'm using for the kick plate. And it's just evergreen corrugated siding. It's like called clapboard or something, but I think it'll look really good. I'll paint it silver, and I think it'll simulate that scuff guard or whatever you see running down the inside of the trailer. So that's that. This is the material that I'm going to be using for the air chute. I just got it from the hobby shop. I don't even really know what it is. It looked cool. So fiber, glass fiber. I'm sure you can use all kinds of stuff, but I wanted a nice one-piece air chute. So I'll attach that to the roof, and then when I get the roof in there, that'll finish that off. So anyway, guys, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I think that's it for this one. So hope you're enjoying it. Hope you're not finding it too boring. I know a lot of blabbing, but I just like to be thorough, I guess, like I said, for myself too, to go back and listen to myself and remember what the heck was what. So anyway, guys, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment down below if you like, and stay tuned for the next one. It'll be the finale, and then it'll be the end of this build. So see you in the next one, guys.